Assalamualaikum. My name is Zulkifli bin Hassan. Um, my metric number is 2022987729. I am from group SC22038. Today, I'm going to present to you about the article which is the decision making criteria in tactical make or buy issues. And empirical analysis by Socrates John Moschuris. Okay, so I'm going to talk about introduction first. The make or buy issue is the act of making a choice between sourcing a product, process, or service internally or buying externally. For example, buying from the outside provider. Secondly, it is one of the most decision for many manufacturing organizations as they rationalize their supply chain in order to achieve improve and productivity and profit. The decision to insource or outsource could allow a firm to free up resource need to focus on more important tasks and to invest in newer or higher return process or new opportunities. Uh, Thus, make or buy decision can impact profitability, investment decisions, working capital, flexibility, customer service, borrowing, competitive position, and performance. Next, I am going to talk about make or buy decision making criteria. Uh, First and foremost, a make or buy cost analysis involves a determination of the cost to make an item or service and a comparison of that cost with the cost to buy the item. The decision to buy in should be made when all the costs of the buy-in decision, including transaction, coordination costs relating to subcontractor, are lower than the manufacturing cost. Some of the key elements of the cost to make a part are purchase material costs, direct labor costs, incremental inventory carrying costs, and incremental cost of capital. On the other hand, some of the key elements of the cost to buy a part are purchase price of the part, transportation cost, and incremental purchasing cost. Beside of cost and profit, make or buy decision involve criteria such as quality, lead time, and delivery performance. When all of these factors are taken together, a sourcing decision can be highly complex that impacts the profitability of the firm. The qualitative factors such as unreliable supplies, the need to control the production and quality of the items or service, as well as to retain know-how within the company may lead to the make decision. Other considerations which favor making are, for example, design secrecy and tendency to stabilize production and workforce fluctuations. On the other hand, qualitative factors such as physical limitation imposed by the user's production facilities, small volume requirements, and the benefit of outside supplies specialized knowledge may lead a company to buy rather than make an item. Okay, next we are going to talk about environmental uncertainty. Environmental uncertainty refers to the firm's inability to accurately predict the outcomes of their decisions. Environmental uncertainty usually affects the supply chain performance and determines which competitive factors should be emphasized and evaluated in order to formulate a winning competitive strategies. Successful manufacturing firms must understand that the right supply chain strategy is necessary to align with different environmental uncertainty in order to sustain competitive advantage. Environmental uncertainty has a negative impact on both make and buy situation. Clearly, writing and enforcing contract with external agents is quite difficult in certain environments. However, vertically integrated organizations also have difficulties in dealing with environmental uncertainty. Hence, the firm should producing product for which repeat technological change is characteristic will benefit from outsourcing to avoid the risk of not recouping the sunk cost investment when new production technologies appear. Furthermore, we are going to talk about operations technology. The firm's technology influence the organizational structure at operational and administrative level and consequently the performance of the firms. New technologies are more likely to yield productivity gains when they are coupled with changes in the organizational and human behavior. As far as make or buy issues are concerned, workload fluctuations is an important driving force for make or buy investigation in enterprise using custom operation technology, whereas new product development is not an important driving force for make or buy investigation in enterprise using continuous operation technology. The huge workload fluctuation of enterprise using custom operations technology increase the risk of overloading or idle production capacity. In order to resolve this problem, companies investigate the feasibility or of insourcing or outsourcing items or service. Continuous operation and technology is a routine technology which is characterized by relatively limited introduction of new products and modification of existing ones. Next, we are going to talk about type of item or service. Type of item or service made or buy decision deals with product and manufacturing process, but more generally, it deals with service and business process as well. The choice of whether to manufacture an item internally on or purchase it on the outside can be applied to a wide variety of decisions on following parts needed for the production of goods for sale, a new building, new equipment, tooling, and furthermore, and others. There is a whole class of make or buy decisions involving a service or intangible. Typical examples include marketing, organization of distribution channels, warehousing, transportation, product returns, information technology, legal accounting, insurance, personnel, quality control, street cleaning, security and maintenance. Okay, now we are going to talk about the complexity. A product complexity refers to the nature of product development that involves a number of different organizations, degree of technological advancements, diversity of inputs, and a frequency of adjustments need from suppliers. Supply chain design should depend on the complexity of product example or manufacture. Product complexity characterizes the relationship of product technology to the current technical knowledge of the customer. A complex product is a unique, differentiated item with technical or other distinctive characteristics. Higher product complexity requires larger amounts of information and make it difficult for the buyers to evaluate properly innovative supplies. Therefore, involvement of multidisciplinary and cross-functional teams with various skills and knowledge is crucial in the outsourcing decision-making process. In the article, there is a research about the make or buy decision technical method. The research method that was used in this article are questionnaire formulation, research context and data collection, the third message, and finally scale construction and validation. Okay, now we are going to talk about the result of the research in this article. Cost and quality play a major role in make or buy decisions. The investigation of a response within the sample interview companies provide insights into the evaluation criteria generally considered by industrial firms in resolving the make or issue for an item or service. It is interesting to note that none of the make or buy decision making criteria score a mean score exceeding 4.21, probably because the impact of each criterion depends on the particular situation that an item or service faced at the time of the decision. However, cost and quality appear to be the criteria with the most impact, thus substantiating the argument that companies usually resolve make or buy issues in order to achieve short-term cost saving or operational advantage. So, in conclusion, the make or buy issues is one of the most important parts in having a manufacturing business in this day because they rationalize their supply chain in order to achieve improved productivity and profit. Making the right choice can be the key factor in sustaining a company competitive advantage and is one of the most important tasks of successful management. As such, make or buy decision takes on critical importance and are a fundamental part of the supply network's decision area. Okay, I think that's all for me. Thank you.